Welcome back in to Newstower and our NY Observer run. Big movements this week. We have now reached the Navy ship and we can talk to the General. The General wants us to print a scoop. So if we get up to the first level, we'll get access to the army camp. We can be trusted in the hospital, offering ways to mitigate injuries. The military base would be built in the Bronx, but I think we're going to look at the casino, I think, for that, through the mafia instead, and opens up the steel mill in Nassau, which is discounts on floor prices, which is pretty interesting. So they want us to print a scoop. We'd gain reputation, and for each scoop we print, we will get influence. High society, which is the flip of the army, and probably should be the direction we go since we're cozying up to the mafia in this run. We would get access to the art gallery in Essex, the Steinbeck residence in Union. The public library would be what gets built in the construction. And then the last is the International Press Agency, which there is an achievement related to. The agency offers the IPA machine, allowing you to sell any news article to the agency at half the price. Might as well get some money for those worthless articles, dear. Brilliant. We will get this. They want us to be an informational newspaper. We made the shift from sensational into the moderate last week. I think we may even be technically an informational newspaper now. So no gossip, no dirt, 4 influence. Let's accept. And 16. So we're going to spend 8 on the 5th telegraph station. And I think we're going to start making our way towards getting the baseball results desk. You wanted no gossip, no dirt, become informational. And so I think we can. I think we're already close enough. Oh no! To get into the cathedral, we'd need to go here. Crime. Yeah, they want dirt, so we're not going there. I think we're going to go up here and start moving towards the graphic workshop. Politics, defeat, and alarming. I don't think that was a problem. Gossip and dirt. Okay, let's head north. Pause to open the week. Let's have a look at our ad options. They're both worth 250. But let's send Kirk out on this story and Nikolai out on this ad. We then have a new telegrapher station. So we're going to move you guys over a bit. Move the wall over. And we can now build 5th telegrapher. Gaining the boost for you. You need a globe. And we need noise cancellation over here as well. We need to hire someone. 1 skill. Yeah, you'll do. Give you a clock. We also got the sports board. So we need to move the gloves down so we can fit the sports board. Oh, move the baseball bat down as well so we can fit the sports board up top. Now, is this desk getting +4? 1, 2. Are you +2? Yes, you are. Amazing. And was there anyone else who did sport? I think we've one other person that does sport. I would need to move the clock down, which I can, and then give you also the board. Okay. So that's a big boost in our sport reporting. So Jan Martin is skill 4 on sport with no ability, based purely on 3 items. You are just too expensive. Not afraid of mobsters. That's kind of interesting. Just cheap. We could do with another proper crime reporter. It's Reginald and Elaine. We could squeeze another crime station down here. Who's at this desk? Audrey. Okay. Oh, so what are we running this week? The mobster. So we want to not print you two. That's fine. And then we need politic, defeat, which is in politics, crime and sport. Okay, so we're going to run politics and crime. We have 3 stories holdover from last week. Society. We'll wait for. Okay, you can just start running that one up. 137. So we need paper. Employee stuck getting food. Now let's see what we're running this week. Veterans out in the cold. Andre, that's disgraceful. Army eviction sparks outcry in Congress, and rightly so. Relief rule sparks protest. Is this a sports story or a politics story? Yeah, we'll wait for Reginald to get back, and he can run that one down. Elaine is our crime. And we need a secondary crime, which can be Kirk. Mad Dog, call child killing. Mad Dog call, child killing. Crew opened fire trying to seize bootlegger. Now, we have to choose between unrest and defeat and dirt. We're obviously going to do the top part. We just need to wait for someone to come back. And then crime. Everyone's actually out. Okay. Who's not coming back in? Josephine. Don't think you progress anything here. Nope. Okay. Andre can progress a politics story though. Andre is going to do the non-dirt story. And we get 3 protesters. Our security will take care of that. So, who do we have here? Economics, sport, society, economics. Okay. Yeah, don't care. Crucially, you got in time, and you are Elaine, which is crime. Out you go. New politics story. Everyone is busy. Politics. Everyone is busy. Crime. Everyone is busy. Wow. Massive overlap. So then, sport, economy. Sport and economy. You're a 2-tagger. You're a 2-tagger. You can go there. Elaine is nearly back on this. Economics, Jan. Politics. Reginald's going to help us out. Sport is Josephine. Look at Josephine's stats now. Olympic glory galvanizes nation spirit and unity. I'm not sure what Winter Olympics that would be referring to. Elaine can go crime rate explosion. Are we all still safe? Andre's working that story. Reginald's working that story. Deanna's working that story. And Josephine is working that story. So all 5 stories are being worked. We should get a new story here. Or an update. Lone lifts Monarch. And we will send... We'll wait for Jan to be back. Jan, continue to process that. Sport, Josephine, politics, Reggie, entertainment is Audrey. That's what Audrey was hired for. And oh, yes, Audrey's training, 50% chance that she generates an exclusive tag on this unveiling story. Jonathan, the society reporting up in Boston. 100 steal from food market. Hungry riders storm off with fruit and vegetables. Indianapolis. Convention Center story pulled Bible students. We can, and we need to run both parts. Okay, so get you in there, perfect. Pause, we're running. I don't think we care about bribery. Definitely not for a story that's going to swing us right. Everyone is occupied, we're out of food, buy some food. And oh, we have had a promotion. Andre is now a senior reporter. We will wait for Audrey to get back, and we'll wait for somebody to get back for that story. We need to look at our production. Like, that strikes me as an amazing story. Progress that. Feast. Make sure that story's prioritized. Where's our ads? We are going to have politics, I think, to make sure that ad is done. Paper. Yes, I know I can hire someone to do this. I've actually seen, watching other people, I've seen them actually be pretty slow, and like, this isn't a massive effort. Yeah, just keep piling it into the printer. There's the food that goes here. And entertainment is Audrey. Okay. There's Jonathan. Audrey, finish this story up. Jan, finish this story up. Nobody's available for this or this. So Jonathan is back in now, but that one is fully tasked. So Jonathan, out to Denver with you. Dead Deer Mystery. Now, Bible student movement adopt the name Jehovah's Witnesses, symbolizing a break from the legacy of Russell's traditions. We've got 2 quality stars on the reporting of this. It's educational, society, adventurous. Oh, we have run down every story for the week. So I don't think any kind of prioritizing is getting this story across the line. But this one might get across the line. An old dirt story. We're just going to bin that so we don't even accidentally run it. Sort of inclined to bin all the lies. So 2 days on the ad. But as long as I have 1 ad ready, so then a lot of time on that story. Prioritize this one. I think you can get it done. I don't think there's... So this is still being reported on. We've 2 days. Let's see what happens. You can also check the assignments. 1, 1, yeah. None, 2, 2. So let's give 1 of yours to this desk. You're back to 2, you got 2, and you have 1. You guys are more trained. 1, 2. Okay, Sunday morning. We don't need to look at comfort. None. 2, give you 1. 1, 1, 0. None, 1, 0. So where's this story at? 11 hours away from being finished. Oh, it's going to finish after midnight. 14 hours. Well, it's definitely finishing after midnight. 20 hours. Politics. 3 tags. Well, there's this politics ad. We need to shift left. Okay. So that gets us left. This story, if it was finished in 2 hours time, would help us get left. Our lead is a right. We need to be 2 more spaces to the left. Entertainment, society and educational. Society, yeah. Old news, but it gets us left. And then, would this get us left? No. If it was on the front page, would it get us left? It would. Okay. So then, just what combos can I hit? Crime without a right tag. 2 influence on this one. Just take the 2 influence. Now, society. Society and politics. In theory, I could take the politics off this page, bring it down here. Again, this story would have been perfect. Look at that. Tags with this, tags with this. Actually just replaces this story and not be old news. So you aren't the worst. I suspect you are still better than this. 162, yeah. Politics. So 2 tags, 2 tags. 2 tags with a silver. 3 tags. But I can't run it on the front page. So I run it on the front page, I push us right. And I have no other left to counter. Okay, okay, okay. I think we are looking at as good as this is going to be. Yeah, we've done that. We've done pretty much as much of that as we can. So frustrating. Got your agenda, okay. And then on this page, instead of this society 2 quality story, this might be better. 5100. Yep, not a lie as well. We don't want any more push left. Yeah, this is a sweet spot unless we can get 2 left. But I think 167, 5200 with 2 influence looks like the best we can do since we didn't get this lone story through production. Yeah, these are the 2 stories we needed to get a better week. So we're satisfying high society's requirements. We're satisfying the district's requirements. We have enough paper. Print it, Pete. Run it out. No risk, no reward. Unrest of spirit is a mark of life. 7 influence, very nice. 4 from the agenda, 1 district, 2 from the news. 5275. Got the district, 3000 subs. Like and subscribe. Started developing this relationship. Well, we wanted to get all the way over, yeah, for the item, but so we want to get back into moderate. So probably not going to do a high society story this week because there is more education. Negative mobster risks on news items can be used to unlock undercover traits. The politics and society have unlocked ads for us this week. We only need with our current paper size, we're not going to be able to run more than 1 or 2 ads. Lots of levels up. Yeah, Andre is now a senior reporter, our first senior reporter. He has maxed his politics, 5 levels of politics, to the point that he cannot benefit, I don't think, from the items. So he could almost, well, apart from other items, so Andre is film and crime, so he still needs those items, but he doesn't need politics map. Larry is nearly a senior typesetter. Reginald is now 4 levels of society and nearly a senior reporter. Jan Martin is nearly a senior reporter of economy, society, and then Josephine has acquired a society. She is mainly entertainment, I want to say. Yeah, entertainment, sport, and society. And Roxanne, our guard, has leveled up as well. So, all in all, a pretty good week for the New York Observer. We still aren't back above the 200,000 print run, but we're making money. We are acquiring subscribers. We are building up the capabilities of the paper, and we now have our first senior reporter, Andre. Well done, Andre. Thank you for watching the Newstower New York Examiner run. Catch you on the next one.